The discovery of vitamin B12 is a fascinating story. While symptoms of B12 deficiency were documented for centuries, the exact cause remained elusive. In the late 19th century, scientists observed a strange neurological disorder in sheep called pernicious anemia. Animals suffered from weakness, fatigue, and nerve damage. It wasn't until the 1920s that researchers George Minot and William Murphy discovered a link between consuming raw liver and improvement in the symptoms. This paved the way for further research on the unknown anti-pernicious anemia factor. Finally, in the 1940s, scientists Dorothy Hodgkin and Carl Fokker successfully isolated the crystallized vitamin B12, a major breakthrough in the understanding the root cause of pernicious anemia. Now, let us understand what do B12 do. B12 is a very important thing in our body which involves in DNA synthesis, fatty acids and amino acids metabolism. Most importantly, it helps keep nerve and red blood cells healthy. So when you're severely deficient in B12, you can experience permanent nerve damage because it's irreversible. So what are you going to do? This is why I'm doing this video, so you can relate with the symptoms and take action on it before it creates irreversible nerve damage. There are cases where people wanted to commit suicide because it got to the point where they just couldn't get away with the pain anymore. Now they are forced to live on medication for the rest of their life, which is terrible. So today we're going to look at the modern causes and symptoms and understand that vitamin B deficiency arises from various factors. First one, dietary insufficiency. Strict vegans and vegetarians, take a note, may lack B12 if you don't consume enough fermented foods or supplements, as B12 is naturally abundant in animal products. Number 2, absorption issue. Certain medical conditions like pernicious anemia, Crohn's disease, and celiac disease can hinder B12 absorption from the gut. The next one, age-related decline. As you age, our stomach acid production naturally decreases, which can affect B12 absorption. Usually happens at the age of 50 or 55. Now let's have a look at the symptoms and the common signs. Includes fatigue and weakness, swollen tongue and red mouth problems, tingling or numbness in your hands and feet, especially below the foot, difficulty concentrating and memory problems, depression, anxiety or severe brain issues, memory loss, peripheral neuropathy, it's a nerve disorder, pale skin, shortness of breath, blurry vision. I'll make one video where I'll explain these symptoms in details. Let us move to the treatment part. B12 deficiency is a treatable condition, and the best course of action depends on the underlying cause. But before that, let me tell you how much vitamin B12 do we need. We need it in micrograms, that's mcg, not milligrams. So an average person would need anywhere between 2.4 mcg to 2.8 mcg. You need in a very small amount, but when you buy B complex, get the natural forms. I recommend you always take the natural version, that's called methylcobalamin, and that's the right one to take in your supplements. Avoid synthetic, which is cyanocobalamin. So in case you get confused between natural or the synthetic one, I have put down on the description, you can have a look, okay? But I strongly recommend to get it from the diet. It's very easy to get from the diet since you need in a very small amount. Diet, you can easily fulfill the required amount. So let's talk about the foods that you can get vitamin B12 naturally from. For those with dietary insufficiency, incorporating vitamin B12 rich foods like meat, fish, eggs, animal liver and kidney, especially from the cattle option, is an essential first step. So consider taking nutritional yeast in organic form, not the fortified one. For vegans and vegetarian sources, some fermented products like kimchi, sauerkraut, fermented dairy as in cheese, of course nutritional yeast is your best friend. Supplementation. While not always necessary, oral B12 supplements effectively replenish B12 stores and correct the deficiency. As I have already mentioned it before, always try to take from the diet, okay, and if it's severe then try to take in the oral form, or for injectable or severe condition, do talk to your doctor, okay? So now if you have underlying conditions and you want to address it in case of pernicious anemia, medication can stimulate stomach acid production to aid B12 absorption. If malabsorption caused by Crohn's disease or celiac disease is a culprit, managing those conditions can improve B12 uptake. So alright, so we have come to the final section, and the treatment, a holistic approach to B12 replenishment, the reason we're here for. How we can treat vitamin B12 deficiency in a holistic way. That's what I recommend to my clients, to my people. Okay, so this is absolutely a treatable condition which combines dietary and lifestyle modification with potential supplementation, can be highly effective. Okay, first of all, I really want you to fix your diet, okay? I strongly recommend you to focus on incorporating B12 rich foods like meat, fish, like sardines, clams, eggs, and fermented dairies like cheese into your diet. Consider adding nutritional yeast in form of organic form, and also wheatgrass if you are a vegetarian or vegan. Okay, this is not a sponsored video, so whatever I suggest to my clients, I have suggested the best products on the link below, so kindly check the link in the description. Okay, so let's move on to the next. If you really want to replenish B12 into your body and for good absorption, you really have to adopt low carb diets, okay? Because in a low carb diet you can improve B12 absorption, as I said, as a certain carbohydrates can interfere with this process, because anti-nutrients like phytates and lectin, which can inhibit the absorption of certain vitamins and minerals including B12. So the best would be you can consult a nutritionist to create your personal low carb diet plan that can add B12 rich foods options and ensure you are meeting all your nutrition needs. So the last one would be lifestyle changing habits promote healthy B12 absorption by ensuring adequate stomach acid production. Apple cider vinegar or lemon water or both with meals can be helpful. Additionally, manage stress through practice like yoga, meditation, as stress can complicate B12 deficiency symptoms as well. I really want you to pay attention and listen to me carefully, okay? By understanding the historical journey of B12 discovery, its modern causes and symptoms, and the effective treatment options available, we can take charge of our B12 health and ensure optimal well-being. Early detection, diagnosis, and treatment of B12 deficiency are crucial to prevent permanent damage to the nervous system. If left untreated for an extended period of time, B12 deficiency can lead to a nerve damage, vision problems, even dementia. In severe cases, it can be fatal. Fortunately, with early detection and appropriate treatment, most of these complications can be prevented or even reversed. Yes, you heard me right, reversed. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me on this journey. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay updated on the latest content. Your support means the world to me. Also feel free to leave a comment down below with your thoughts and suggestions for the future videos. Let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, take care, stay curious, stay healthy, be positive. Bye for now.